When my father was living here with my mother and I was away in college, he got into some heart trouble. Living here in Hawaii as the only child for 5 generations, you know, you're very close with your family. And it really compelled me to come back home to be with him. God forbid had anything happened, you know, I would never forgive myself for the rest of my life. And so that really was one of the driving factors to come back home so that I could be with my father and to give back to the community. What I do is like the traditional house call doctor, you know, we're bringing back the art of that door-to-door doctor that sees their patients at their homes. So mobile care allows me to do that. Our parents, our older generations, our kapunas in Hawaii, we call them, where they want to age in place. And I found that this was a unique way for me to help families like my loved ones to do that, so that they're comfortable, they're around their family. That aspect is what's really unique for a mobile practice such as what I provide.
I do spend a lot of my time thinking about cars and teaching about cars, and I think as a result, you know, people kind of say like, this is the expert. But I think there's always an infinite amount to be learned, so I'm just trying to learn and hoping to teach what I learn along the way. Nothing is going to make as big of a difference, especially per dollar, as simply changing the tires on your car, because ultimately, the tires are what give you performance in any condition.
I'm traveling all over the island, and Hawaii here, the terrain, it can change in an instant. One moment it could be raining, the next minute it could be sunny, there could be a rainbow shooting out 10 seconds later. Do you have any tips for me how I can be safer while I'm on the road, you know?
From like an accident avoidance standpoint, like nothing is as important as your tires. Your brakes stop your wheel, but your tires stop the car. One of the things that Michelin actually does is make it a focal point to ensure that as that tire degrades, you still have good stopping distance even when it's at the end of its life.
Well, we're here right now at my first patient's home. Hi, Sylvia, how are you? Going back day to day, week to week, month to month to see these patients has been really amazing, to see how we've shaped their lives. And there are definitely a few of them that stand out. This bone right here in the middle, that's where it hurts the most. Okay. Happy thoughts, right?
Yeah.
It's really a rewarding thing, and I'm grateful that I'm able to do what I love. 120/88, Sylvia.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So an interesting thing that Michelin does with these Premier tires is that they're keeping in mind that this tire is going to wear and you want performance as that tire wears. For example, when you're driving in the water, what's important is that you want to break through that water so that you actually have grip with the car.
Without transportation, without reliable car, with reliable tires, it'd be impossible to go all over the island. And as far as the ability for me to get there safely to my patients, equally important to the care that I deliver, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to deliver any care.
I think it's good to be constantly reminded that there are good people out there trying to bring up everyone together. And that's something that I think we can all take away from him.
So we're just kind of averaging out his blood pressure here.
He has all these patients that rely on him to come to them, and that scenario is only possible because he has that ability to go from one spot to the next and help them for whatever they may need.
You're the car doctor, I'm the heart doctor.